up for 40 odd something hours. The sweat on my back's got my shirt soaked and sour. And oh, it's already gone. Second night's coming and I'm spinning back around. We're all caught up, can't hear or feel the sound. And oh, it's already gone. And here comes the feeling when you don't got nothing and all you want to do is get up and start running. You can't hide long cause you know it's gonna start up again. Here's one thing that I know for certain, this life's too short to be worrying about you hurting for long. Oh, it's already gone. Got time but money's not something that's free. Seems the roll of the dice never rolls back to me. And oh, it's already gone. A bird in my hand, two cans in the other, start spinning around. Now here comes another, and oh, it's already gone. And here comes the feeling when you don't got nothing and all you want to do is get up and start running. You can't hide long cause you know it's gonna start up again. Here's one thing that I know for certain, this life's too short to be worried about you hurting for long. Oh, it's already gone. And all you want to do is get up and start running. You can't hide long cause you know it's gonna start up again. Here's one thing that I know for certain, this life's too short to be worried about you hurting for long. Whoa, it's already gone. Already gone. It's already gone. Go.
What is up, Jags fans? We timed up the music with the countdown perfectly. So that's how you know things are going good in Duval County. Coming after that win in Week 18 against the Titans. Wasn't even a question, even when it was 7-0 and Cam Ward rushed into the end zone. And we were thinking, what's going to happen? The Jags still came out on top. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so glad the Jags are still playing. We are hosting a playoff game as the AFC South champions. That's right. AFC South champions over the last 8 games. Listen to this, boys. Over the last 8 games, the Jags have been 8-0. They have been plus 153 point differential. That is the best in the NFL. They are number 1 in points per game over those last 8 games with 33.6 points per game. And they are number 1 in points per game allowed with 14.5. The Jags are peaking at the right time, and the Jags are legitimately playing like the best team in the NFL. I'm pumped y'all are here. This is a fan show. This is your first time here. Oh, we're pumped you're here, and we're pumped for the Jags. Get into the comments. I actually don't have a lot of clips loaded up. I usually am in here saying that we have a lot of clips loaded up. Tonight we don't. Like, I went through the entire game. I was talking to someone earlier about the length of the all 22. When you go back and watch the all 22, it shows every play twice from the end zone and the sideline. Typically, the games are like an hour and a half, or give or take a few minutes when you watch the all 22. This game was an hour and 9 minutes. This game happened quick. Nick Mullins came in the game. There wasn't a ton to break down film-wise for this game. Let me pull up what we have here. We only have 7 plays. 7 clip-worthy plays. So what that means is we're getting to a lot of comments tonight, boys. We're getting to a lot of comments because we are the AFC South champions. We're hosting the Bills. Let's freaking go. We always shout out the first person in the chat. I wish I could shout out this. I can't. Raiden Shogun, first one in the chat, says hello. Raiden is on Twitch at Pokey443. Check it out. Check it out. Lomart says hello. Lomart says, I think number 26 got defensive player of the game. Oh, you think so, huh? You think so? Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that, won't we? Where's 26 at? Where's big 26 at? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do it to him. Do it to him. We got and a nickel look here. 4 down linemen. We have one. Oh, this is a dime look. This is a dime look, boys. A dime look is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defensive backs. 6 DBs. This was 3rd and long. 3rd and long. I think before this play even happened. I'm not kidding you. I was in the stadium. It was 3rd and long, and I said, you know what? This is the type of play where the Jaguars get an interception. I'm not kidding. I'm not lying. I said this, and on this very play, our boy, Antonio Johnson, who's had an absolute resurgence this year under Campanile. Tipped ball, maybe. Bad throw, maybe. We take him. We take him. How's that, AJ? How's that? See from the end zone. Too easy. This game's too easy. This game, look at Josh Hines out. Get out there, the block. Look at the ref. Watch the ref. Just like the ref's like his only job on this play is like, just don't get run over. Just do not run me over. He's looking at big boy, big boy. This dude's life is flashing before his eyes. He does not care about the play. He just wants to stay alive here. Oh. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I do the same thing. Q Revere, first channel member in the chat, says, Duval, let's go, boys. Robert Lamison says, I'm fired up for the playoff game on Sunday. The AFC South champion, Jaguars, LFG, Duval. Callie Jags says, it's a good day to be a Jags fan, LFG. Tobin says, Jason, are you a Trevor believer now, or are you waiting till after the playoffs to give your final evaluations? Now, listen, I am a Trevor believer. 100%. Was I critical early in the season? Yes, I was. Did I want to see Trevor play better? Yes, I did. Did I almost reach the point where I was like, you know what? We've seen 4.5 years of this guy. Maybe he's not it. Did I reach there? Yes, I did. But am I a critical thinker? And am I okay with being wrong? And am I okay with our franchise quarterback who no one partied harder than me when we drafted him in 2021? Was I happy to see him succeed? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Timmy Doe says, let's go. Krusty says, yo. Kiko Hernandez, good baseball player, says, yo. Little Big Man says, let's go. Kiko says, I'm headed to the game. Me too. Section 220, baby. 220. Yo, Mr. Devil, where you been? Let's do it live. I like that throwback reference. I like that. I like it. Locking down the bank. Robert Adsert says, hell yeah. Jonas says, playoffs. Jonas says, go Cats. Indeed. Who's all going to the game? This guy right here. This guy right here is going to the game. TP Lifter says, what's up, bro? Not much. Doing pretty good. I mean, how can you not be doing good? Like, I'm actually doing great. Doing fantastic. Like, absolutely fantastic. Rating says, woo, live, love from China. I was going to bow, but that seemed racist, so I'll just salute, but thank you, China. Lol, work, brother, no free time. Hey, listen, we always got to respect the, guys always got to respect the workers. The workers, understood. I'll be section 146, 3 seats from the, who is that glass? Okay, buddy. Hey, listen. Well, my boy's 3 seats from the field. Take some pictures. Jack says, bro, my bull prediction are here have far exceeded my expectations this year. Remember, I will. Oh, okay. Just free $500. Wow. Okay. I like that. We can find something better than just you paying me 500 X-Lugs. So we'll get together. We'll figure out something that helps people more. I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll find a way to where we can help people that need it more than me. Okay. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Like, we'll do something. MPA says, let's go. Keeter 904 says, we get to play one more time. Yes, sir. How are you feeling about us in the playoffs, Jason? I know for a fact we were beating the Bills at home because we play like Super Bowl contenders in Jacksonville. I feel good. I rattled off the stat of our last 8 games. We've been the best team in the NFL over the last 8 games. You look, like I said, the points per game from our offense, points per game allowed by our defense. And it's like we've played all slappies. Like, there's been some easy games in there. I'm not naive to that. But at the same time, we have played the Broncos, so they have a bye. They're that good. So, yes, we played the Titans twice, or the Colts, and I get that. Like, but at the same time, we play the Broncos, and they're the number 1 seed. I know James Cook is good. James Cook had won the rushing title, and the Bills are really good at running the ball, and the Jags are really good at stopping the run. In fact, the Bills are number 1 in rushing per game, and the Jags are number 1 in stopping the rush. Here are some stats I do like. The Bills on defense, their rush yards per game is 28th, and their rush yards per play is 30th. So they are just very susceptible to the run. So I think Etienne and Tootin have a day, and that allows Trevor to do play action, and I think to the play action game. So, like, when you look at that stat of the Bills being bad against the run, like, you think Etienne and Tootin are going to have great days, and they probably will. What I think will actually be the case is that the Jaguars will score 2 to 3 touchdowns on play action because they're going to run play action. The Bills are going to be so self-conscious about their run defense. They're going to flood the line of scrimmage with their linebackers. They're going to do little crossing concepts, mesh concepts, things like that, and the Jags are just going to abuse them in the play action. Oh, that's me. Let me get some more. Let's get Sea Breacher in here before we go to film. Guys, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I think we're going to San Fran. I looked up, like, I was just ballparking. I was just sketching. I was just penciling what it would look like financially to go to the Super Bowl. And I'm not trying to put the horse in front of the buggy or whatever the euphemism is. But I was looking at it, and you're looking like with hotel and lodging, that's where they're going to get you. The flight, that's where they're going to get you. The ticket's really not terrible if you just want to get into the stadium. But you're looking at like $15K, $10 to $15K. Maybe X-Lugs and me we'll take that $500. Was it 500 or 100? I don't know. We'll take the money X-Lugs was going to give. We'll do like a 6 or 7 leg parlay. We'll hit, and then X-Lugs and me will go to the Super Bowl. How about that? How about we do that, X-Lugs? How about we do that? Me too, Jack. I had us 11 wins, but 13 is even better. And I will say, Timmy Devill's always been a pessimist. He's always been a guy who's been like, this is real. And I appreciate that. But he did have us at 11 wins when guys like me were like 9. So who's the real pessimist now? All right, how about we get some more film? How about that, boys, since that's the name of the show? This play is just like stupid, but I loved it. It's so stupid. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff, if you're new around here, I'm so sorry. This is the kind of stuff that I see when I watch film that I just love. But I just love LaQuint Allen. This play doesn't even count. This play does not even count. The refs blow the whistle before the play even happens. But watch LaQuinn Allen on this play. I just absolutely love 36. Watch this. Bam! And the shove. That's bro, boom. Like, listen, this is what he was brought here to do. He's the third down back, baby. He does not let you get to the quarterback. I mean, he just watched Trevor get abused on a play like this like a week ago. And he's like, you know what? That's not happening to my quarterback. And then the shove. I don't know, man. I love that stuff. I'm sorry. Just absolutely love it. How about stuff? Speaking of stuff we love, how about our boy Quentin Morris scoring a touchdown? Listen, I'm not trying to say that we were on Quentin Morris before anyone else was on Quentin Morris, but there's probably no other show where they paused the broadcast of their show, Googled Quentin Morris, and did a deep dive on him. We did. Okay, can we take a second, though, to talk about how pre-snap they line up in Wildcat? You notice where this is Trevor. This is T-Law. And they're thinking, oh, we've seen Wildcat on film. We've seen Wildcat. They're going to run up the middle. Okay. All right. They're going to make all their checks. Hey, let's check the man. They're probably going to run. Tootin's not going to throw. So just play man here, man here, man here, man here. We're going to stop the run. They can't do too much from here, but we'll just man it up. And then what does Trevor do? No, I'm going to go under center. Not only am I going to under center, I'm going to put Quentin Morris in motion. I'm going to run play action, and I'm going to throw it to my dog at the pylon. I'm hyped, boys. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am absolutely just hyped. I'm getting blown up here to make sure it's nothing that I need to respond to right now. Okay, excellent. All right, I'm super backed up. Oh my goodness, you guys are in here hot. I apologize if I miss it. Venezuela V is free. Let's go, bud. Josh Hines Allen coming for Josh Allen. Jagged Texas says the like button is right there in front of you. Hit it. Thank you. Root Beer Float says, already looking forward to the next Tuesday victory breakdown. I've never been this confident as a Jags fan. I've been a fan since 96. AFC South champions. Let's see here. What are we talking about? Venezuela. Any film on the Bills? Not yet. But there's a chance. There's a chance that I do a show this week where we break down the Bills. There's a chance that show is tomorrow night. There's a chance Club Jaguar this week is being moved from Wednesday to Thursday night. So there's a chance that in lieu of Club Jaguar, I'll be breaking down the Bills film tomorrow night. There's a chance. We are going to embarrass the Bills on national TV, and I love it. Terrible throw. We're way behind. Sorry. Campanelli has these guys playing way over their heads. Josh Allen will throw us one like that on Sunday. I'm that backed up. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to scroll all the way down. If I missed it, type it again. Oh, we got some channel members in the chat. BT9910 says Jags had like a 10-minute drive in the third quarter with the wave happening the whole time. I was doing the wave. I was in the stadium, and I was thinking, this is the longest wave I've ever been a part of. And then I think it was ETN or someone in the post-game press conference mentioned the wave. I've been a part of a lot of waves. Like, if there's one thing that I've gone to in my life, it's a shit ton of sports games. I'm a Jags fan. I'm a Tampa Bay Rays fan. I'm a Orlando Magic fan. I'm a Colorado Avalanche fan. I've been to all of those games. I've been to more games than I can remember. I forget that I've been to games. But then when you add in like minor league games, the Jumbo Shrimp, when you add in like the Florida Gators, when you add in like other things that aren't even my pro teams, I've been to so many games. It's wild. Never in my life have I been a part of a wave that lasted that long. Good call, BT. That game in 2021 was a good game. Gonna watch in a bit. Jags football is a lot of fun right now. This is Shay, by the way. Oh, thank you, Shay. I appreciate it. Shay's the best. Plain and simple. Shay's the best. Best commenter, in my opinion. The 21 game was 9-6. I think was it 9-6 or 10-6? Was that 21? Okay, I'm confused. The Blake Bortles game in 2017 was 10-6, right? I missed pregame breakdowns. Yeah, Q, and that's on me. In the spirit of honesty, my job has required more hours of me in the last year. Now, did that come with more pay? No, it did not. But when you love your job, it's not about the pay. It's not about the pay. So you work more hours. So what kind of got hit when those more hours was doing like the pre-game breakdowns, but that's okay. Listen, it is what it is. Mr. Know-it-all, it feel like Buffalo going to try to run the ball, control the clock, and not take risks. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, that's what they do best. Their offense actually ranks. I mean, their offense is actually ranked pretty high because of their run game. Let's see here. I don't know. Maybe I didn't put it in here, but the Bills the offense is pretty good because of their run game. Josh Allen had a sack, fumble, and INT or something like that. I've heard it's one of the longest waves of all time. It really was. It really was insane. And I stood up and did woo every single time. I loved it. We all hype. Hell yeah. All right, let's get this more film. People aren't going to watch. They're like, I thought you said it was a film breakdown. Sorry. This was my favorite play that wasn't a touchdown. So this was Trevor Lawrence rolling out to his left. We talked about how Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback of all time. No hyperbole. Rolling out to his left as a right-handed quarterback. Okay. There's been left-handed quarterbacks that roll to their left pretty effectively, i.e. Mark Brunell, guys like that. But as for righty rolling out to his left, Trevor's the best I've ever seen. No hyperbole. Again, you're going to see it, and I'm going to draw attention to one offensive lineman in particular, Cole Van Lannon, who does an insanely good job sealing off the end. And then I think this is LeQuint Allen. Oh, no, it's ETN. ETN, who does a great job pass blocking in this set here. So watch it from here. Great job from Trevor Lawrence rolling out to his left. Great job, Trevor. You look at this, you're like, all right, good job, Trevor. That's a great job by Trevor. Great job by BTJ. Excellent job all the way around. This is why it's a team game. Watch Cole Van Lannon and watch Travis Etienne. Watch what they allow Trevor to do after his 3.5 seconds is up in the pocket. What a dot. An absolute dot. So Cole Van Lannon this is why he got signed, dude. You can put this dude on an island. And I know the Titans aren't an elite team. I get that. This isn't TJ Watt. I get that, all right? But at the same time, you put your left tackle on an island with the DN, no chip, no back, no tight end, and he wins, I'll take it. ETN's going to help here with this little bump, and then it's going to allow Trevor to see. They're spying Trevor. I mean, they're playing the run into play action. They're spying Trevor because Trevor has been running for his life the last few weeks. And so what he's going to have to do is create space and time with his legs and find a receiver in a one-on-one coverage. Is what he does. And he had two guys open. He could have hit Britton Strange here if he wanted to, but you know what? He decided to hit BTJ to the sideline because he feels confident rolling out to his left, which is actually the better throw because Strange would be thrown across his body. You never know. Weird things happen. So I like this. BTJ catches with his hands. This is a great play all the way around. Okay, I'm really backed up on comments. I apologize. So if I miss it, just type it again. 2017 we had a better pass rush. That was that Ngakoue, Calais, Malik, and Fowler. Was Fowler on that team? Or is that old? I think it was Fowler. Fowler was I don't know. You ever seen Futurama? I have not. I know what it is. But I have not seen it. I don't watch a lot of TV. I'll be honest with you guys. And it's a detriment. Like, I don't watch TV. I watch movies. I watch sports. And I watch history documentaries. Let's do the wave this weekend, guys. I'm down. I'll be there. I only went to 2 Gator games. One was football. The other game was women's soccer. And again, that's fair. Like I said, like Gator basketball games. UNF basketball games. Like, I've been to so many sporting events and make your head spin. I recently acquired an autographed Bortles jersey. Now I just have to get an autographed Lawrence jersey after 2025. BTJ is waking up. Bills beat 2 teams with winning records. Yes, you read that right. Hope Atlanta's okay. Yeah, I agree. No, Jason Atlanta did the same to Nick Bonito when we played the Broncos. Yeah, in 2021, we beat the Bills 9-6. Atlanta is fine. Miami Hurricanes, Miami Heat, and Jacksonville Jaguars fan. That's fair. Listen, I appreciate people that are like fair to their teams. Like when you hear that I'm a Rays, Magic, Jags fan, the first thing that would come to mind is that none of those teams have won a championship, which is fair. But I grew up in a big Colorado Avalanche fan. It was random, but I've seen them win multiple championships. I'm a Gator fan. I've seen them win multiple championships, so I have them. Seaton Sesko says, my man. Carson Shack says, I squatted Trevor this weekend. When I first saw that video, I thought it was AI. But it was not. Didn't see a double catch out of BTJ either. We got the best resume in the AFC, but now we got to prove it. Well said. Jags to the Super Bowl. Go Gators. Go Gators. BTJ catching a pass with his hands with contact is a sign from God. We might really do this thing. Toba says, raise up. Jags fan from Trinidad and Tobago. I love that. So happy for the Jaguars. It's been a great season on the way to the Super Bowl. I love it. All right, let's see what other play can we show. We don't have much left. We only have a couple touchdown passes. Let's start with the Brenton Strange touchdown. How about that? Little funky formation you're going to see here. I think they motion the Tootin into like a weird offset formation here. I don't even know what you would call this. Could you have a tight end? I would just call this tight gun. Like, I wouldn't even try to get into the what are you going to tight gun, offset eye, strong. I don't even know, but I like it. Look at them. Look at them. They're trying to communicate. They don't know what's going on. If I'm a defensive back and I see this formation at a 10 personnel, 11 personnel, I don't know. I'm looking for mesh. I'm looking for speed outs. I mean, there's a lot you can do here. You know, I'm looking for a little maybe layers concept. There could be a little smash concept. Maybe a little like delayed double slant concept. I don't know. There's a lot you can do here. And what they're going to do with Brenton Strange is a little I mean, for lack of better term, you could call this like a Texas route, right? Where he just fakes the out and then runs in. Jacoby Myers runs the corner. But this is kind of like a rounded. So I don't know. Creative. It's creative. But the Titans defensive back obviously have no idea what to do because they see Jacoby Myers run the corner. So you have to be deeper than him. That bails. They see him stem outside. So he goes out to the pylon. If he sinks, expecting the trips over here to go to the middle of the field, that just leaves Brenton Strange wide open in the middle of just wide open. Great play design by Liam Cohen. Absolutely great play design. Look how mad 26 gets for the Titans. Watch how mad he gets. This is me, dude. This is me playing intramural flag football. Watch this. This is me playing intramural flag football right here. It's me. That's straight me. All right. How about Parker Washington touchdown? Again, another tight personnel. I mean, obviously Cohen loves this tight personnel grouping where, you know, you don't go to the boundary. I'm a big spread guy, but listen, it's working, so I don't care. I would call this 10 guns. I think they have Brenton Strange lined up as a wide receiver. I mean, he's outside Parker Washington. If you want to call it 11 gun, that's fine with me. Don't care. Titans are showing a cover 2 shell, even maybe cover 4 with how deep the corners are playing. And they shoot here. So, I mean, this is probably cover 4. Again, don't really remember, but we'll see. Yeah, it's cover 4. So Trevor reads cover 4, and basically he knows that middle of the field shouldn't be as open as it is here because the benefit of cover 4 is that your safeties can play more of the seam because you have help to the boundary. But the Titans suck, and we know that. So there, he's going to play like a cover 2, and the seam's going to be open. and Trevor's just going to hit the seam on a post route, and it's going to be easy peasy, lemon freaking squeezy. Look at this route from Parker, though. I mean, we'll give Parker a little bit of credit here. Comes out here, does a little jab step to the corner, and then does it to the middle here. A little copo, if you want to go backwards instead of a poco. You're gonna watch his route here. Woo! Yeah, that's. You don't have to be a former all-pro defensive back to know you never want to really be caught in this position. Ever. I gotta see that again. Dude, you're cooked. You're absolutely cooked, brother. I hate to tell you. You're cooked on that play. Oh man. All right, I gotta get some comments here. Oh man. Jags fan from Virginia. Let's go. Hawks, Magic, Bucks, Jags, Braves. Bucks, Jags, a little weird there, a little big man, but you were here a lot, so I won't hate. Yeah, I get it. That's fair. Hawks, Bucks, Braves fans are the people I hate the most, just to let you know. Magic, Jags, Rays. That's me. If we can beat the Bills, we can beat anyone in the AFC. Bucks and Jags, you're so not butthurt that Liam left. Jags fan from Duval. Jags, Gators, Magic. To hell with Georgia. Bucks fans want John Harbaugh right now. They haven't. Did they fire Todd Bowles? Great seeing 33 back there. I'm expecting big things from Tootin Sunday. What time does the gate open to the stadium? What is it, like 2 hours before the game or something like that? What do you think of T-Law's new grill? I don't care. It's fun. It's fun. John Harbaugh going to Atlanta. I see him going to Vegas. Close to his brother. Vegas. I'm saying Vegas. Can they just put Milam at right guard already? It's not working out with Walker Little. For lack of a better term, you could call it some good play calling. Says Rock and Roney. I love this paint here, black background in good white letters. You're right, Kiko. I like that. What's the deal with Milam? What is this play? I actually don't know whose fault this is. Oh, yeah, this is Ezra Cleveland's fault. Ezra, Walker Little, I believe. I mean, Jeffrey Simmons is good, but I think he just whoops Ezra Cleveland here. Go Jags. I don't know, man, but Walker sucks every position on the offensive line. Does Liam Cohn deserve a statue in the Super Bowl? Yes. I want a statue of Liam Cohen. I want a statue of James Gladstone. I want a statue of Tony Baselli. And I want a statue of Trevor Lawrence. Bang, 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 bang. Anton and Ezra improved. This dude just can't figure it out. Tight didn't work for Peterson. It did not. It's a good point, Robert. That's someone that knows ball. That's someone that knows ball right there. I thought Milam was a left guard. Yeah, he's played everywhere, but I think you're right. Cohen deserves a night with my. Let's go, Jags, all the way from Australia. I've been to Australia. I freaking love Australia. I think I've probably told that story 100 times. I went surfing in Australia. It's awesome. Fun. Love it. Great. Great place to be. I hope Prowlers of the uniforms this week. I don't think they can. I don't think they're allowed. Trevor's only in his awakening phase. This is mostly original Matrix movie level Neo. Great movie franchise. Okay. No need to get off on a side tangent here. Which is better, Matrix or John Wick? Both Keanu Reeves movies. Maybe you can't remove the nostalgia from the Matrix movies because they came out and it kind of was Keanu Reeves coming out party, in my opinion. Which is better, The Matrix or John Wick series? I'm glad they got rid of those white helmets. Me too. Me too. Dad? I don't think so. I feel like if I was someone's dad by now, they'd be coming after me for child support payments. So I can safely say I'm no one's dad. Yes, the Jaguars can wear the Prowler throwbacks in the playoffs as teams are allowed alternate uniforms in the postseason games. Oh, really? I believe Duval TV. But Duval TV is someone that I would believe on this, so I believe it. How wide, narrow do you think this team's championship window is? That's a good question. I think everybody wants to believe that it's wide. And it's not just Jags fans. Like any franchise ever would say the window's wide. The only problem is you can point to teams who have had a wide window. The Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, even to an extent, 49ers, the Rams. I feel like those teams you could safely say have had wide windows. But you could also point to teams who, the Eagles even, right? But also there's teams like the Commanders, right? The Bucks, right? You can look at teams who windows aren't wide, and I don't know. People always want to point to having a good quarterback is the key to your window, which I agree with. But I think equally as important when you look at your window is not just your quarterback, but also the health of your team. I think your team staying healthy is just as important as your quarterback. So we have the quarterback for the wide window. Can we stay healthy is the next question. Stoical Snake with probably the best question of the night. Step it up, boys. Stoical just took y'all to school with that question. And that Wildcat play, imagine him going in motion and goes out and catches a touchdown pass. We can wear throwbacks in the playoffs. That would be huge. Bills are a tough team to draw as a 3 seed. I agree with that. When I saw Bills, I was like, eh. And the reason is not because I'm scared of the Bills, is that Josh Allen has probably the most playoff experience in the AFC. Does he not? Is there a team in the AFC, a quarterback or a team that has more playoff experience than Josh Allen? No. Drake Mace certainly doesn't. Bo Nix certainly doesn't. Trevor Lawrence certainly doesn't. CJ Stroud, nope. Aaron Rodgers. I didn't think about Aaron Rodgers, to be honest. I didn't think about Aaron Rodgers. Why don't you just double Simmons every snap? Glad I'm alive for the Jags golden era. When Travis Hunter finds his confidence like Trevor did, we might make history. Tony Vaselli should talk to Shad and let Jags wear the Prowlers, and Shad will pay the fine. See, I did read that there would be a fine. I don't think you can just come out in a random uniform. I don't think that's how the NFL works. Like, I can't imagine that an NFL team can just be like, oh, we're not telling you what jerseys we're going to wear. Or we're going to wear one jersey and we come out in a different one. I don't think that's how the NFL works. Why isn't Milan playing? It's a good question. I mean, I'm not in the locker room, so I don't know. If I had to take a guess, it was that his injury at the beginning of the season set him back enough to where they trust Walker a little more. Stop it. Hell yeah, brother. I don't know. Pretty sure we're going to alternate in the playoffs. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Son? No, I know my dad. My dad's a great guy. Like I could, I mean, I'm not like trying to brag. There's a lot of people out there without dads in their lives. So, you know what? Instead of bragging about how great my dad is, which I could do, let me turn this on its head and say, if your dad is still alive, regardless of your relationship, good, bad, ugly, take a second this week, make an extra effort to reach out to your dad. Doesn't matter your relationship doesn't matter where it's at. 1 or 10 does not matter. Take an extra second this week, reach out to your dad. Doesn't matter. There's your life lesson. The Matrix is better. OG Matrix is a single film is better than any John Wick film, but John Wick as a series is better than Matrix series overall. Damn it, Stoical Snake. Stoical Snake is just bringing it tonight. Shout out Stoical. Absolutely. I thought I'm the only one from Australia. Duval! Or as they say, I was going to do a Duval Australian accent and look like an idiot. Maybe they're too old for you to pay child support. Matrix for me. Matrix. Please don't wear all white uniforms. Please don't. Eagles offensive play calling will possibly be their downfall. Trevor's 26. The window's open for a decade. Is Cohen the coldest play caller in the AFC this year? So this is the thing is like, I had people that like watch my channel, and it was actually like a young guy. A young guy comes up to me, a younger dude. He's like, "Hey man, like I have an idea for a video for you." I was like, "Yeah, sure, dude. Like shoot it. He's like, "You should do a breakdown of all of the matchups in the NFL and like all the games." He's like, "That'd be awesome." And I was like, "That would be awesome." The problem is that I know nothing about any other team. Like I know a lot about the teams that the Jags have played, and I know a lot about the Jags, but if the Jags haven't played them, I probably know nothing about them besides what I read and see in clips. So, like, for example, I know nothing about the Patriots. I know their roster. I know their coach. I know nothing about the Patriots. I couldn't tell you, like, what they do well. I couldn't tell you what they do bad. I have no idea. I don't think I've watched a single full Patriots game all year. So, I don't know. Is he a better play caller than Josh McDaniels? I just don't know. I hope so. Jason, I figured it out. Trevor got the sword of power and used it on him and Parker. Trevon found the sword of omens, and Dewey is a low-key Captain Caveman. I don't get that reference. Do you think it's in the Bills' head on the current regime having one on a road playoff against 93? You know what else could be in their head? It's a good question, Robert. The Bills are the only team in history to win 7 or more. I'm sorry. The Bills are the only team to have 7 or more 10-win seasons in a row. So the Bills have won 10 games, 7 seasons in a row. There's been like a handful, 6 or 7 teams that have done that. The Bills are the only team that have not won a Super Bowl out of that list. That may be in their head more. Because in their head, they're thinking like, we've been good for a while, and we still can't win the Super Bowl. Current NFL rules generally permit teams to wear an alternate or throwback jersey one time during the earlier rounds of the playoffs. The Super Bowl is the only game where the teams are strictly limited to their standard primary home or road jersey. No fine for proper usage. There is no mention of a fine for wearing alternate uniforms when it's permitted by league rules. Sounds like you are sure. That's probably the best synopsis I've read on that. I want black helmet, white Prowler jersey with Prowler white pants. I do like the white on white. Raiden, I'm with you there. NFL only allows 4 alternate uniforms per season. Think we'll get our run game back once Hainsey and McCarry return? and the Bills are one of the worst teams against the run in the league. Like I mean they're 28th in rush yards per game and 30th in rush yards per play. Still playing for respect underdog to a wildcard team at home. White helmets would be cool now that our team is good, even better on all white. Yeah, they're okay. Okay, I can't talk about jerseys anymore. I just don't. I'm just not a jersey guy. I don't care. Scott Cochran says good night. It's been a good night. All been up since 3 a.m. and that's good again. Shout out to you, Scott. Appreciate you being here. No, I appreciate it. I've never been a big jersey guy. Like I just haven't been. And like I get people that are, and like I just am not a big jersey guy. And like what's funny is like when I go on with like UCF and I go on with Jordan, like they want to talk about jerseys all the time. And it's like, I just don't care. I don't care what they wear. Like, do I think the Jags jerseys look good? I think they look terrible. Their throwback Prowlers are obviously way better. Do I think them wearing the throwback Prowlers has any inclination on how they're going to play? I do not. I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in superstitions. I don't. Do they look better? Yes. Do I care? No. I care about the Jags. I care way more about Brad Allen reffing the game than their damn jerseys. I could give 2 shits about their jerseys. I'm being honest with you guys. I get it. Listen, this Maurice Jones-Drew jersey, all black, that's the best jersey of all time. You want to argue that? That's fine. This teal Taylor jersey, that's the second best jersey of all time. Do you want to argue it? Sure, that's your opinion. Don't care about the jerseys. We need Brad Allen to help us out. We need Brad Allen to help us out big time. Not a jersey guy with a jersey backdrop. Look good, play good. All right, Dion. Notice Jason only has the throwbacks on his wall. You don't even have the current ones. Okay. That's Bortles, baby. You know I gotta have Bortles on there. Cam Big Toe Little. I feel like Cam Toe Little would be, I don't know. Give a final score prediction. Why? So I can be wrong. Or I can get lucky and be right. Okay, how about Jags 34, Bills 19. It's a good question. It's a very good question. Me being the big jersey guy that I am, what I want to wear? Good question. I want to wear the two-tone helmets with the teal and gold shoulders, like the Bortles, the teal, and that's what I want to wear. I just want, listen, if we're going to come out and just, apparently we can just not tell the NFL what jerseys you're going to wear and you can just run out onto the field with any whimsical jersey you want. Apparently that's the rules. Let's go two-tone helmets, teal on gold, teal on black, two-tone jerseys. How about that? Facts, Jason, black Prowlers are always the best. Yeah. All black uniforms this weekend would be lit. Bring back the mustard. I should have thought of that. Dang it, Cody. I should have thought of the mustard. UCF, black throwbacks hands down. Jags will shock the NFL with double-digit win over the Bills. Josh Allen will get a pass this year because his foot injury will be obvious in the loss. Jersey friend rage bait. I'll drop you some cash if they. Why is people trying to drop me cash? I don't need cash. I don't want cash. I don't want that. I don't care if they wear pink tutus out there. Shit, just get the dub. Thank you. Finally, someone is on my level. Tony Romo calling the game. I wonder if he can guess Liam's plays. Probably not. Send your cash to UCF Jaguar. He's got a family now. Good point. I want a big hit on Gabe Davis. Oh, stop it. Oh, big hit. Okay, I think a gambling hit. Okay, yeah. Mustards for the Super Bowl. Going to be at the game. Let's go, Chili. I'll be there too. Mustard wasn't bad. I agree, dude. That cold, what's it? Unpopular take. Didn't mind the mustards at all. Didn't mind the two tones. Okay, Jarvis didn't like them. Yes. I need an all gold color. Jason is a bastard. I don't have old money, dude. I don't have old money. I legit have no money. Well, no money. You're missing the word there. I think they're pretty cool. All black Prowlers return next season. Most teams wear two throwbacks. I wish it was on corners. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I've been yelling all for an hour. Do I have any more clips to show? No. I think I showed them all. Dang it. All right, well. Anyone got anything to... Jesus. All right. It's a train wreck. I'm out of here. It's a train wreck. The show's officially a train wreck. I'm out of here. All right, boys. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to possibly be doing a little breakdown tomorrow of the Bills. We're not doing Club Jaguar tomorrow. We're doing it on Thursday. So check that out. So there will be stuff all week for you. Why would we not? The Jags are AFC South champions. We're hosting a playoff game. I'll be at the game Sunday. Make sure to hit me up if you want to grab a drink or something like that in the Sky Patio or somewhere like that. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait. We're going to be tailgating somewhere. So if you're in the tailgate spirit, hit me up. We'll meet up for a drink or whatever. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the channel members that are here. Make sure to like and subscribe and all of that fun stuff. I will see you guys very, very soon. Until then, as always, go Jags.